For me, I want to be doing everything that I can do. Hopefully in more movies, hopefully doing another fashion line soon. I just want to put my hands in every pot.
Y'all, somebody go check on Skai Jackson, because what she's going through right now, it's heartbreaking, chaotic, and way too messy for someone who was once known as the most unproblematic queen on Disney Channel. We're talking Facebook rants, multiple arrests, fugitive charges, colorist comments about her newborn, and now the internet is split, with some folks dragging Skai while others are saying she's handling this situation like a champ.
I would say number one, my mom. She has inspired me so much. Just her work ethic alone, and just seeing everything that she did for me to get me here in this position. I would just have to give her that award.
But let's not waste time. Let's get into all of it, because the timeline of events is a roller coaster. It all started quietly back in late 2024. Skai Jackson, best known for her roles on Jessie and Bunked, had always kept her personal life pretty private. She wasn't one to get caught up in drama. No messy exes, no viral clapbacks, just fashion, acting, and occasionally checking someone politely on Twitter.
I've taken everything from her. I think I've also learned just how strong I am in this process of being a young mom, and she was a young mom as well, and how strong she was.
If they came for her. So, when rumors started swirling in late 2024 that Skai was pregnant, people didn't believe it. Skai Jackson pregnant? Nah. That was the general mood online. But then, boom, January 2025 hits and confirmation comes out. Skai had quietly given birth to a baby boy who was only about 3 months old when all hell broke loose.
I never wanted to be in the spotlight. I just kind of wanted to be in the back with everyone else. I was being bullied in school, mainly for just being short and just like looking a lot younger than all the other classmates.
Now let's be clear. The internet loves Skai. She's been part of people's childhoods. She's outspoken, confident, and seemingly drama-free. So when fans found out she was now a mom, it wasn't the baby that caused controversy. It was the baby daddy, because almost instantly people tracked him down. And the first thing that went viral, a Facebook post, a post that read, and I quote, "I'm salty."
It went through a period where like every season it was a new person. And I'm like, oh my gosh, when am I gonna find someone? And then finally the last season of Jessie, I found the perfect stylist, and she went over to me with Bunked.
I got this dumb Disney Channel, I pregnant. I hate this. Excuse me? Let's pause right here. Imagine becoming a father, and your first move is to hop on Facebook and blast your child's mother publicly. People were disgusted. Skai hadn't even posted a full photo of her baby yet, and this man was out here disrespecting her, himself, and the baby with one messy post. And the reactions came quick.
It was really hard because not even just working on the Disney Channel, just other sets in general, they don't really understand sometimes how natural hair works and that you can't use every product in it.
He's already bitter and toxic. Skai deserves better. This man is giving deadbeat before the baby even hits 6 months. But trust, it didn't stop there. Just weeks after that messy post, the baby daddy got caught up in legal trouble. In November 2024, he was arrested for violating his probation. Turns out he already had a record, and this violation was serious enough to have him locked up for 90 days.
I feel like if I made that decision to stay home back in New York, I probably wouldn't be where I am today now, but I feel like I did pick the best choice. I mean, for one, I've always wanted to move to LA. That was like on my vision board growing up.
Let that sink in. He got locked up in November, and Skai gave birth in January, which means he missed the birth of his own son. And honestly, that had the internet tight. Missed the birth? Can't even show up for your first child? Why was she with him in the first place? It's wild because Skai had never revealed who he was publicly. She kept it low-key. No gender reveals, no couple pictures.
It's just to be yourself, love yourself no matter what anyone tells you to, and to inspire, empower, and clap back. But yeah, just stay true to who you are and know who yourself is and be yourself.
She clearly knew the situation was fragile, and now the whole world was seeing why. Fast forward to February 2025, he gets released. And for a hot second, people hoped he'd stay out of trouble, maybe step up, maybe be a present father. But nope, because by April 17th, he's arrested again, this time for being a fugitive. He was picked up in Kenton County, Kentucky, and the paperwork literally said, fugitive from another state, warrant required. What? What did man do? To this day, the exact charges haven't been made public, but the fact that he was labeled a fugitive means this wasn't just some petty citation. Something serious was going down behind the scenes. So now Skai's baby daddy has been in jail twice. Once during her pregnancy, and now while her newborn is just 3 months old. And guess what? She still hasn't said a word. No subtweets, no TikTok responses, no shade on Instagram stories, nothing. Which brings us to this next point. Because while Skai stayed silent about her baby daddy, the internet found something else to judge her baby. So while the internet was still clowning her ex, the focus suddenly shifted to Skai's baby, a 3-month-old. It started when a sweet, harmless video popped up on TikTok, one of Skai's friends feeding her baby boy. The kind of clip you'd expect to make people smile. But what happened next was straight up disgusting. Instead of joy, the comments section was filled with colorist, ignorant, and downright cruel remarks. He's so pale. Is that even her baby? He's whiter than gas. This baby don't look black at all. And just like that, the focus was no longer on the deadbeat baby daddy. It was on an innocent newborn's skin tone. Now listen, anybody with common sense and melanin knows that babies change color as they grow. Melanin develops over time. It's science. Some babies are born light and get darker. Some don't. It's normal. But apparently TikTok didn't get the memo. And Skai, she finally had enough. She hopped on TikTok and let people have it. In her words, just because a baby is a month, 2 months, or even 3 months old doesn't mean that melanin has fully kicked in. She went on to say, if I'm not worried about it and I'm his mother, then why are you pressed? In that moment, that was the first time Skai showed real emotion since this whole thing exploded. You could hear it in her voice. She was holding back tears, but still standing her ground. And she wasn't just defending her son. She was calling out a larger issue. This wasn't just about her baby. This was about how people, especially on Black Twitter and TikTok, feel entitled to bully babies. Infants, over looks, over features, over skin tone. Skai even mentioned another couple on TikTok who recently had a baby and faced similar cruelty. They said the baby looks weird. Like, what? How are grown adults, like 30, 40, 50-year-old folks, out here typing hate comments about a literal newborn's facial features? It's not just embarrassing. It's disgusting. Skai said it best. Y'all are too grown to be making comments about people's children. You wouldn't like it if someone did it to your child. And that's when she said something that hit hard. This is exactly why I don't post my baby. And I won't be. And honestly, who can blame her when the world is this messy? When your baby daddy is in jail? When strangers are coming for your child? When you're trying to find peace in a storm, the last thing you want is social media tearing apart your family photo. And while all this was happening, guess what else went viral? A whole different drama. Yup, just to add some extra seasoning to this mess, a video surfaced of a man named Bowie, aka y'all's uncle, popping off at Ruth's Chris Steakhouse. And let me tell you, he went off. All because of some A1 sauce. Now picture this. Bowie is dining at this upscale steakhouse. He asks for A1. They bring him what looks like A1. But Bowie not buying it. Hey bro, is this A1? This don't taste like no A1. Give me the bottle, bro. I'm a top client here. If I don't get my A1, I'm docking your tip. He was loud, aggressive, and straight up rude. All over a bottle of steak sauce. Now listen, everyone has their preferences. Maybe he really thought the sauce was off. Maybe he was having a bad day. But the way he treated the staff, unacceptable. He spoke to that waitress like she was him, like her job was disposable, like she was the reason the sauce didn't hit right. And when the video hit TikTok, people went in. Vo, why are you acting like A1 is a status symbol? You don't need sauce if your steak is cooked right. He ruined the whole vibe over some condiments. And it wasn't just casual comments. People were genuinely angry because this wasn't just about Bowie. It was about how people treat service workers, especially women, especially black women, like they're less human. He weaponized his top client status like it gave him a right to disrespect someone. And that hit close to home for a lot of folks. So here we are. The same week Skai's baby daddy gets locked up again. The same week people drag her baby online. Now the internet is also talking about entitlement, service industry treatment, and what it really means to have character. But let's circle back. Because while the world is spiraling and everyone's yelling about A1 and baby skin tone, Skai, she does something unexpected. She drops a mukbang. Yup. She posts a calm, cozy video of herself eating Trader Joe's chicken soup dumplings, talking about how rich and gourmet they taste, raving about the crunchy garlic chili sauce she got from A1, and just enjoying herself. No mention of her ex, no shade, no drama, just peace. And let me tell you, that moment was powerful because it wasn't just about dumplings. It was about a woman choosing her peace in the middle of chaos. It was about reclaiming normalcy even when the internet is trying to steal your joy. And that's something we don't see enough, especially from black women in the spotlight. Skai didn't have to go live and cry. She didn't clap back with screenshots. She didn't do an interview or call TMZ.com. She simply showed us what self-preservation looks like. And that honestly made the biggest statement of all. Because sometimes the most powerful response is to live your life unbothered. So where does that leave us? Well, her baby daddy is still in jail. The reason for his fugitive charge is still unknown. TikTok's still loud. And the Trader Joe's dumplings, still elite. But Skai, she's standing tall. And that's not easy. Being a 22-year-old mom with a messy public situation, trying to raise a child while people pick apart your parenting, your baby's features, and your personal life, that takes strength, real strength. So next time someone brings up Skai Jackson, don't just talk about Disney Channel. Talk about the grace she's shown through this. Talk about the boundaries she's set. Talk about the way she protects her peace without clapping back every time. Because that is powerful. And the story is still unfolding.